It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. Great game in store for y'all. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you all for joining us here in week number 2. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, we got a great one this week, partner. One of the only games league-wide featuring 2 teams who both won their openers.
Yeah, it's been mission accomplished so far, each off to the start that they envisioned as the season began. And while it's only week 2, whoever can come out of this one with a win and jump to 2-0 has everybody in their division looking up at them.
Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0. Now bottle of Memphis, he gets the return to the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominating in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Looking for a throw here. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if you would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
Pass interference, defense.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second and 6 coming up here. to the well again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds a man right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Setting up a throw. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Back now, pressure on its way. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll give them a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's complete to Jackson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 45 on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
To throw it on 1st down. Brought in right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 16 yards on the play. And they'll have 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So now it's 2nd and long. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That one's complete right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This our last play of the quarter. Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. It's a 3-3 game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at 1st down here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pass play now. Complete out to the right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lone back gets the handoff. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Back-to-back carries here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one, and that gives them the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll throw it. Cut near the goal line. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. Pass play on 1st and goal. Flushed out of the... And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Dragons take a 2nd quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons break that tie and now lead by 7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Their offense running back out now. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. They've got 1st down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. The rush gets home, and they stick him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dragons returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
This one goes for 3 yards. And it'll give him a first down. And they send a man in motion. They'll throw on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing it again on second down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now outruns their offense to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 12 there. And they're going to have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Columbus. The Steamers pushing for a score before the break. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 39. On target to Jackson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's complete to Jackson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He'll throw it yet again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Finds the in route complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be a first down.
I'm sure Coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Throwing it again here. This is real. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
They take over on offense now pretty late in this first half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. Pass play on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. I'll try and throw it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Looking to the air here. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. We've reached halftime with the Dragons holding the advantage here in Columbus. Now we'll get you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to deliver the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll get started in the place dubbed America's finest city, San Diego, California, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Condors able to push that early season mark to 2-0 with the victory at home. These two teams heading out of the tunnel. We're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great
story is halfway told.
Scott.
Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Their offense ready to take the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now a give on the counter. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Steamers getting their punt team out there. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the move. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. The give now out of the shotgun. Brushes him off with ease. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and it sets up first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
They track him down. This offense getting all set for this series. They're down 10 as they take over. We've got a 13-3 ball game. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to throw on 1st and 10. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Dragons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. From the 21. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. To throw here on 1st down. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Second and 3 now. From the 48. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 28. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throwing from the gun. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. The offense getting set to go. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Finds him on the slant. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Handoff now out of the gun. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Dropping back to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Here's a throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. The Dragons getting their punter out there. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. He'll throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. Back to throw, needing a first. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Steelers.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Hits him on the in route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down from the red zone. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Back to the air on 2nd down. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. He's got it. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has it in close. Pushing for it. He needs the goal line, but no. Oh, he's out of bounds short. He's not going to get there. Doesn't make the end zone. That's short. And they're going to turn it over as 4th and goal fails.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Another carry for him. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Running this one left. And he'll fight for what he can to the 15. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They'll run now on 2nd down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Their punter making his way out now. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Steamers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll motion a tight end left. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to keep moving quick here. 2nd and 10 now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Dragons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones, That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Now this offense ready to head back out. And as that defense comes off the field clean, making the stop, Brock, they've got to feel that they're just moments away from this victory.
Yeah, the odds would tell you that. Certainly a two-possession lead this late ought to do it, but crazy things happen in this league every week. So don't go taking that jersey off until your offense hopefully runs out the clock.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dragons emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Columbus.